Now, the president extends guidelines on social distancing by a month as the coronavirus continues to spread across the country. And Governor Evers says the Badger State is buying 10,000 ventilators and 1 million masks to combat the virus. Plus, a local radio station is making sure it stays on the airwaves to help people through the pandemic.
This is News 3 Now at 10.
We will be extending our guidelines to April 30th to slow the spread.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. President Trump has extended the social distancing guidelines intent to reduce the spread of the virus until the end of April. Last week, the president said he had hoped to have the nation reopen by Easter, a comment that raised concerns from much of the medical community.
Had an aspiration of Easter. We don't want to have a spike up. We don't want to do it soon, and then all of a sudden you go down, you're coming down, and then you start going up again.
The president also said the nation can expect to be well on the way to recovery by June 1st. He predicted the peak of the death rates is likely to hit in the next 2 weeks. Earlier today, Dr. Anthony Fauci said the U.S. could eventually see millions of cases and between 100,000 and 200,000 deaths.
A serious problem in New York. We have a serious problem in New Orleans, and we're going to be developing serious problems in other areas.
Late last night, the CDC issued a travel advisory for the New York region after President Trump said he would not be announcing a quarantine for New York, New Jersey, and parts of Connecticut. There's more than 137,000 cases and over 2,400 deaths across the country. Meanwhile, stock futures are down after the president's briefing today, pointing to another wild week on Wall Street. Stocks turned positive last week as lawmakers passed their $2 trillion Phase 3 stimulus. Jobless claims also soared nearly 3.3 million last week. There are now more than 1,100 confirmed coronavirus cases throughout Wisconsin. That includes 183 cases right here in Dane County. The new numbers show a statewide jump of 117 from yesterday. Just 10 days ago, Wisconsin had only 161 cases. Milwaukee County still has more than half of the state's total cases with 606. 18 people have died, while there have been more than 16,500 negative tests. Iowa County health officials say they will continue to release daily updates regarding the number of confirmed cases in the county. The announcement comes one day after they said they would stop sharing daily updates due to the presence of community spread, because they want residents to understand that if you leave your home, you should assume you will come in contact with COVID-19. There are 3 confirmed cases in Iowa County right now, but officials say that number is likely much higher. Governor Evers says his administration is moving forward with plans to buy 10,000 ventilators and 1 million masks to stem the spread of the virus. The plan was announced late last night. It comes after the governor clashed with Republican lawmakers over whether he needed their permission to make these purchases. Evers' chief of staff says the administration has been making smaller purchases over the past few days. The Wisconsin Elections Commission will not open investigations into the Milwaukee and Dane County clerks. It comes after they told voters to indicate they are indefinitely confined in order to avoid having to upload a picture of their voter ID, making it easier to get an absentee ballot. The clerks, both Democrats, say the governor's safer at home order means everyone is indefinitely confined. The commission could not agree on a motion, voting 3-3 and deciding to move into closed session. Tomorrow is the last day to register to vote online before the April 7th elections. If you don't register to vote by tomorrow, you may have to wait until Election Day. You can still request an absentee ballot as well. All of that information is on myvote.wi.gov. Several communities across the country are reporting acts of racism against Asian Americans, and it's happening right here in Dane County, too. One man in Sun Prairie who's running for city council says someone is using social media to say racist things to him. Melissa Kim joins us live now with his story. Melissa?
Yeah, hi, Amanda. You know, as you said, as the number of COVID-19 cases continue to grow around the country, so do reported cases of discrimination against Asian Americans, and it's happening right here in Dane County.
Like any parent, Hugh Cha wants the best for his kids. I looked at my 6-year-old and my 1-year-old, and I said, you know what kind of future am I going to give them? They can be a part of this community. We have to value community.
That idea of community inspiring him to run for city council, making history as the first Asian American in Sun Prairie to do just that, inspired by his uncle who ran but lost an election in Wausau and had some advice.
You are serious about helping the community. And that kind of stuck with me all these years. And I've always wanted to get into politics.
But last week, something else stuck with him. This comment on Facebook.
There was a part of me that for a while there questioned, like, is there people in this community that just won't accept us?
Not only that, but making him feel not right all the time now.
I feel like I'm on high alert. My wife is worried.
But Cha does know that doesn't mean everyone in his community feels that way.
This one individual doesn't represent the whole,
And that is why Cha has such a strong sense of community here.
It shouldn't be about diversity of color, but then diversity of thought.
Now, I did reach out to the Sun Prairie Police Department, and the police chief there tells me that he can't specifically comment on this case because it's still under investigation. But he did say this in a statement tonight, that any behavior or statements that are intolerant of the diversity of our community, ethnicities, and background cannot be tolerated. We encourage any citizens that experience this activity to reach out to our police department. Now, he also told me that his family came to this country because of the American dream, and he's not going to let one person stop him from living his dream of serving his community. Amanda?
Yes, that one person definitely does not represent our whole community. Thank you so much, Melissa. The coronavirus is further disrupting the 2020 census. The Census Bureau says it's extending its suspension of field work until April 15th, 2 weeks longer than originally planned. That means a freeze on hiring and training of tens of thousands of workers for the largest phase of the census, canvassing millions of homes that haven't responded. The delay also affects door-to-door census deliveries to about 10 million homes, mostly in rural areas. The census is now set to end on August 14th. Delta and American Airlines are slashing more flights amid the crisis. American Airlines says it will reduce capacity in May between 70 or 80% compared to last year. That's a larger cut than already announced for April. Delta isn't giving specific numbers, but says it will reduce flights to Europe, Asia, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. Traffic was backed up for miles along I-95 heading from Georgia to Florida today. Earlier today, Florida's governor ordered a checkpoint to enforce a new order. Travelers from New York, Louisiana, Connecticut, and New Jersey must now self-isolate for 2 weeks if they choose to come to Florida. Officials say they thought the checkpoint was set up in a way that would enable traffic flow smoothly, but instead, Florida officials had to shut down the checkpoint for 4 hours due to this backup. Let's get a check of your first warn weather with Dana Fulton. We got our first taste of some spring showers this weekend.
We really did. A little bit of an active evening yesterday. We also did have a confirmed tornado in southern Wisconsin, just outside of Tosi in Grand County at about 8:35 yesterday evening. About a 7-mile long path. The La Crosse National Weather Service checking this out earlier today, rating it at EF1. Peak winds at about 100 miles per hour. There were some damaged farm buildings, a barn, and some tree damage. Thankfully, nobody was injured with that tornado passing through. A tornado in late March isn't the strangest thing in southern Wisconsin. This is when we start to see those strong storms pick up. Throughout the rest of our overnight, though, we're just looking at isolated showers really winding down after midnight, and skies will steadily become partly cloudy heading into Monday. Temperatures dropping to the mid-30s for overnight lows, and for Monday afternoon, we'll see highs a little bit above average in the low 50s with sunny skies. But we'll take a closer look at the week ahead in just a few minutes. Amanda?
Thank you, Dana. As we make big changes in our lives to stop the spread of COVID-19, anything that provides a sense of normalcy can be like an anchor. Madeline O'Neill explains the efforts it takes to preserve one aspect of our daily lives we've grown to count on.
Social distancing can take some getting used to. Changes like working from home can also make the pandemic feel all the more real. So things that remind us of our normal lives can also help us remember we will get through this. Without the usual sights and sounds of a spring Sunday, downtown Madison is like a quiet echo of its usual self. You can still hear the wind, cars, and of course, the opposite of radio silence.
We're a lifeline for our community.
During social distancing, community radio station Wart is finding ways to plug in.
People are used to it being live and local from WRT.
Even if it's not from the downtown station itself.
I'm just enjoying live performance in my own home, which I hope you're doing.
With only paid staff allowed in the building. No outside news crews either.
In order for us to change something.
Music, talk, and news volunteer programmers are setting up shop at home.
I think we do have a sense of consistency because our programmers are still doing new shows. It might be a little different in terms of audio fidelity sometimes, but it's the same voices that you know, and it's a sense of comfort.
We mean a lot to the community. We've been hearing every time something intense happens, and this is most intense.
Wart staff have overcome challenges to stay safely broadcasting before.
Yes, we're very lucky.
Like a 2018 shooting that injured a DJ.
And did what we could immediately to secure the safety of our volunteers, and while continuing to preserve the radio station and be there for the community, and that's what we're doing now.
When so many things feel up in the air, it's comforting to know radio waves are there too.
The more people know that someone is still here and doing it right now, the more sense of normalcy I think we can give to people's lives, and that's very important.
Of course, other radio stations are making changes too. Midwest Family Broadcasting tells me that it's limiting who can go into its building as well. Reporting from home, Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Wart says they'll be sharing announcements of efforts to keep the community feeling together during this time. For many churches, a good portion of donations come from weekly services, but with recent changes to online, they're having to get creative. Donations help churches with the upkeep of the building, like bills, maintenance, and paying employees. They also help support groups in the community who need it most. Pastor Roger Black of St. Luke's Lutheran Church says it will be difficult, but the church will make it through this time.
The communication challenge, because our people are very generous people, and so just getting them to respond to our needs at this time when they don't actually physically see the church.
For support on both ends, Black says the church is reaching out to their congregation through mail, email, and phone. MMSD says it's working with UPS to distribute digital devices to students over the next few days. The district will be verifying mailing addresses and getting devices to students for online learning as soon as possible. UPS will provide reduced pricing to the district for boxes, packaging, and delivery. Schools begin online instruction on April 6th. As New York continues to bear the worst of the coronavirus pandemic in the U.S., New Yorkers continue cheering on those fighting in the trenches. Cities across the country are putting their hands together every night to clap and cheer for health workers and first responders fighting the virus. In New York, residents can be seen peeking out of their windows to applaud essential workers. Stay with us. Dana will be back with your full First Warn forecast. Plus, we'll take a look at how Madison residents are using art to get through the coronavirus pandemic.
Volkswagen's list of standard features goes on and on, but this event won't. Hurry in during the not-so-standard spring event and you can lease a new 2020 Tiguan. 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 to its signing. Practically just sign then drive.
This is online learning. Today, it's more relevant than ever. This is you, a person looking for a lasting career. And this is Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, where you can earn a degree in nursing, healthcare, business, and IT from anywhere, online, with approachable, caring instructors. That makes online learning from Herzing University more relevant than ever.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Learn more today.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program, so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
At US Cellular, we're building a powerful new 5G network that breaks down barriers. Because it's only fair that you get uninterrupted service, so you can work without obstacles and stream without disruptions. 5G, now available in Wisconsin. Unlimited data starts at $30 a month. It's the best value in wireless. Switch today for just $30 a month with 4 lines. US Cellular. Choose fair.
Oh, can you throw in 2 years of the carefree scheduled maintenance, the turbocharged engine,
and smartphone integration?
Yeah, all comes standard.
Hurry in during the not-so-standard spring event and you can lease a new 2020 Tiguan. 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 to its sign. Practically just sign then drive.
Monday morning, we'll continue to bring you the latest news you need to know about the coronavirus outbreak.
And as cases of COVID-19 grow, you may be worried about coming across contaminated surfaces.
We'll share some advice starting at 4:30 Monday.
Grammy winner Joe Diffie has died from complications with coronavirus. The 61-year-old country music star died today. His hits included Home, Ships That Don't Come In, and Honky Tonk Attitude. He wrote songs for other artists as well, like Tim McGraw and Conway Twitty. Diffie was a member of the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. A trio of Madison parents and teachers are encouraging people to make community connections through art. It's called Neighborhood Art Discovery. Because of the rain, they couldn't add any new displays this weekend, but they did show us what they've already accomplished in less than a week. Tahalil Mohideen has a look at their artistic endeavors.
Just really immerse yourself in creating something, no matter what it is, large or small. There's no perfection required. It just eases your mind a little bit and helps bring some calm.
Founders of the Neighborhood Art Discovery are inviting people in the Madison area to create art on their sidewalks or even their street-facing windows.
And we just kind of put our creative minds together, and we're inspired by this idea of building community through creativity.
At a time when it's crucial we be physically apart, seasoned art teacher Joshua Ludke says he wanted a way for people to feel connected.
Just having that outlet, having that chance to, say thank you, to say, what we're thinking about, to kind of express ourselves is important.
Many have also taken to sharing their creative handiwork online. All you have to do is check the group's Facebook page.
Makes you feel a sense of community, that we're all doing this creative effort that's trickling throughout Madison.
And for the people who happen upon the art displays on their socially distant walks,
mostly just little smiles and little a little bit of surprise and just a little lift of the spirits. And I think that's just a wonderful thing to be able to share.
In Madison, Tahlil Mohideen, News 3 Now.
Neighborhood Art Discovery will post a new theme each week on their Facebook page, welcoming people to participate through whatever artistic medium they like. This week's theme is gratitude.
Will you have this man to be your wedded husband?
One Wisconsin couple didn't let social distancing stop them from getting married this weekend. Their families traded a chapel for a chat room, tuning in on Facebook to watch their ceremony and their first dance. A special song and a toilet paper cake helped make the virtual wedding memorable.
Nobody could have predicted this, so there's no reason to, feel too down about it. Nikki's kept a really positive attitude, and it's kind of kept me up too.
The new Mr. and Mrs. Schrader plan to reschedule their reception and renew their vows when it's safe for their families to gather. Let's get a look at your firstborn weather. Some sunshine maybe will help us feel a little better tomorrow.
Yeah, a little sunshine will help out. And temperatures today were right where we should be, adding that sunshine in tomorrow. It really should be a nice spring day. I do, again, want to take a quick look at all that rain that came through over the weekend. The highest totals in the southeast quarter of the state. The bright purple and red marks that you see, closer to about 2 1/4 inch of accumulation. The rain anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch. So everybody picking up at least some rain. So we are keeping an eye, of course, over the next few days, how much rain's coming in. We'll get a little bit of a break. That's going to help things dry back up for us. Light rain coming to an end tonight. Some windy conditions overnight into Monday morning, and then sunshine expected for your Monday as this low pressure continues to pull further east. We're on the backside of it now, so we are seeing a little wraparound moisture pass through, but that'll be out of here pretty shortly. Mostly cloudy skies until about midnight, and then we become partly cloudy heading into early Monday. Partly sunny skies throughout the afternoon with high temperatures in the mid-50s, mid to low 50s. So it really will be a pleasant day. A little cooler outside on Tuesday with some more clouds building in. High temperatures will be in the mid to low 40s in the afternoon. It's going to stay windy overnight. Our wind speeds in the low 20s and the upper teens for some areas. Those gusts could get up to the upper 20s, close to 30 miles per hour overnight. Thankfully, the wind speeds back off for Monday. Not as much of a concern for Monday afternoon, as we're looking at more of the 8 to 15 mile per hour range throughout Monday afternoon. Temperatures overnight will fall to the middle 30s, so it is going to be just a little cooler outside. Again, showers coming to an end. Still breezy outside. And then for tomorrow, really pleasant, partly sunny skies with highs in the low 50s. Wind speeds backing off anywhere from 8 to 15 miles per hour expected. So partly sunny skies on Monday with temps in the low 50s. For Tuesday, a little more cloud coverage building in. High temperatures will back off just a little bit, with our next chance for some showers developing towards the end of the week. Right now, we don't have much severe potential with this one. Not looking at much thunderstorm activity either, more just a rain event. Slight chance for showers late in the day on Wednesday, with a chance for showers on Thursday and Friday. And for the end of the week, we are expecting it to be just a little more mild outside. We'll be in the upper 50s for Thursday and Friday. And the weekend still staying a little bit above average in the 50s. And for the following week, it seems likely that some more rain and thunderstorm chances will develop. But temperature-wise, we're really staying right where we should be. No big jumps or drops. Yeah. And the rain chances also kind of lining up with what we expect to see as we head into early April. Overall, March has been fairly calm, aside from yesterday with the storms rolling through, but not too bad of a kickoff to spring.
Yeah, we're going to have to get used to those April showers.
Yes, they are on the way. And of course, that leads us to warmer temperatures and sunshine, the flowers coming back. It's all part of the whole process.
Yes, thank you so much, Dana. Coming up on News 3 Now at 10, it's been 6 years since the Badgers clinched a spot in the Final Four. We'll relive that moment next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
There's a splash of surprise in every Wisconsin Lottery scratch game. Introducing 5X, 10X, 20X, and 50X. The newest multiplier family of games with prices of $1, $2, $5, and $10. The bigger the ticket, the bigger the multiplier, with top prizes of up to $100,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
In times
times of uncertainty, communities come together. For years, we've had the privilege of helping our communities see more clearly. Your health and safety is our highest priority. We'll be temporarily suspending retail store operations. Visit imartexpress.com for updates.
Coming together makes us stronger. And Ford is built to lend a hand, especially now, with 6-month payment relief. Buy a new Ford. We'll defer 3 payments and make 3 payments for peace of mind up to 6 months. Shop at Ford.com or contact your Ford dealer to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. You have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you.
At News 3 Now and Channel 3000, we're committed to providing you with information that is accurate and up to date.
We'll bring you breaking news alerts and everything you need to know to keep you and your family safe.
News 3 Now, your local coronavirus headquarters.
Former Bucks guard O.J. Mayo has a new team. Mayo is reportedly joining the Chinese Basketball Association to play for the Flying Leopards. The 32-year-old is currently in quarantine after traveling to China. He was the 3rd overall pick in the 2008 NBA draft out of USC. He spent 3 seasons with the Bucks from 2013 to 2016. There was some virtual sports action today. Tonight was NASCAR's second iRacing Series event, thrown together after the pandemic stopped nearly all sports around the world. Timmy Hill won today's virtual race at Texas Motor Speedway, beating out 35 real NASCAR drivers. Hill is considered one of the top virtual racers in the sport. The Badgers didn't get a chance to make a run for the Final Four this season, but today is 6 years since this Elite 8 moment.
York front court sideline right in front of the Arizona bench. 2.3 seconds left. Badgers 64, Arizona 63. Here we go. York looking out to Nick Johnson. Turns with 2. Johnson with 1. Left of the lane. Goes up. It's no good. It's no good. And I can't believe I'm going to say it. Bo Ryan and the Wisconsin Badgers have punched their ticket to Texas. They're going to the Final Four.
Later, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers celebrated with Wisconsin after knocking off #1 Arizona in the Elite 8 in Anaheim. The Badgers lost the next game to Kentucky in the Final Four, but made a run again the next year, as we know, losing to Duke in the national championship game. We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.
The road to Deere Season Madness is at Sloan's. Get a John Deere and your Sloan deal. Get 4.9% for 48 months or $69 per month on a John Deere Z345R. Get a John Deere now during Deere Season Madness and
Powered up with Sloan's. When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
If you experience bladder leaks, you shouldn't have to sacrifice discretion for protection. Try Always Discreet. The unique design features protective leak guards, which help prevent leaks where they happen most, and an absorbent material that turns liquid into gel for up to 100% leak-free protection. The shapewear design provides a closer fit to ensure total discretion. Choose the solution that keeps you drier and offers a seamless fit. Try Always Discreet underwear with a money-back guarantee. Brand power helping you buy better.
Toyota's family stretches to every corner of this country. So you can trust us to be here for you as we remain committed to supporting our community. Because the Toyota family is stronger together. This is our pledge. We are here for you now and in all the better days ahead. Our sales and service centers are open and here for you. Ride safe. Toyota.
Ever since we opened Culver's, community has meant the world to us, especially in times like these when the going gets tough. That's why we're keeping our drive-thrus open, continuing to cook every meal to order as if you were a guest in our home. We want to be here for you, today and every day, sharing our smile and safely serving with all our heart. Caring for you and your family, it's our pleasure. Together, We'll get through this.
Better days are ahead. We are all one Jeep community, and we can help. So we're offering payment assistance, 24/7 support, and the option to shop at Jeep.com. We're offering 0% financing for 84 months with no payments for 90 days. Because better days are just down the road. Jeep, helping you drive forward.
The road to deer season madness is at Sloan's. Get a John Deere and your Sloan deal. Get 4.9% for 48 months at $139 per month on a John Deere Z720E. Get a John Deere now during deer season madness and
News 3 Now, your local headquarters for coronavirus facts and updates.
Here's some good news. The Santa Barbara Zoo in California has a new member. Twiga, the baby giraffe, was born on Friday. He weighs just over 125 pounds and is 6 feet tall. He will eventually be 19 feet tall and weigh over 4,000 pounds. My goodness.
6 feet
So
tall.
cute,
That's
though.
taller than me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sunshine for tomorrow. We'll have nice weather to start off the week. Rain chances coming back in for Thursday and Friday.
All right. Thanks for joining us.